Good day, crafty chums. It's Nikki here, aka Carcinty Cat, aka Carcinty Cat's Life, and I'm coming at you today with a card making video. Yay, I hear you say. So anyway, I'm just coming onto my channel just so I can bring up the chat if anybody joins me today. If not, it's okay. Anyway, I'm just coming. There you go, nice volume. I don't know why it does that. I mute it and then I go in and the sound comes up again. So I don't know why it does that. Very weird. Weirdly weird. Anyway, card making. Yes, yay! Make a card. So I'm nearly ready. Hi Joy. I'm making a card today and I'll be using a sketch. I'll be using this die that I bought, which is brand spanking new. And these sentiments come from Lily of the Valley. Very nice. So just picking up my papers off the floor and my little cutting machines. I wasn't quite ready to go live, but my son's just gone out and so he's off the internet. So I thought, yes, now while he's out, take the opportunity. So I hadn't quite finished getting ready. So you have to bear with me a second while I just grab a few bits and pieces. You know how it is. So this is the card sketch I'll be using. I'm hoping, so it looks like a bit of a square card, so I'm going squares today. And so that sketch I'm using, it comes from the Kit and Clowder online colouring classes. Kit and Clowder is the name of the site, and I can put a link to that afterwards if you want it. I'll put a link there, but I should put a link anyway. It's only right, isn't it? So I've no idea what this doily will come out like because I haven't tested it yet, as I said yesterday. I'm very slow today. I don't know what's going on. Bit of a slow start for me. Yeah, just trying to find my papers now. We have got beautiful sunshine here today. I don't know what's going on. Yesterday was rubbish. Today we got beautiful sunshine, but it's cold still. Right, okay, just looking for some papers. It kind of looks like it's a girly sketch, doesn't it? Let's see, girly papers. I think I may have bought, no, it's a different one there, so yes. We'll go girly girl. Sometimes I do male cards, but it's actually much easier to make girl cards. But I'm not going to use something. I'm not going to use an image on there. I am actually going to use the I'm going to use the sentiment rather. So it's going to be probably that one there. Happy birthday, which is good. Let's see what these are like, shall we? Oh, and there you go. I wasn't quite quick enough because I just heard my son coming back in. Hi, Patricia. Is that you, Al? I think he's just gone back out. Oh, just checking. You there, Al? Oh, that was weird. I've got to go and check who came to the door. Someone came in the house then. All right, Patricia, yes, it was my son. which is a relief, isn't it? So this is going to be a square card. I've just got to decide what size square I'm going to use. And yeah, am I going to go black or craft? Probably craft will look better with this, won't it? So let's have a look. Black looks good. Look, see what the craft will do. Do you know, I scrubbed and scrubbed my fingers last night to try and get all the paint off. Didn't work. Even used the brush cleaner soap to try and do it, but didn't work. So my grubby nails, I'm so sorry, it's paint. Yeah, I'm going black. I like the black. I like working in black cardstock. So no, it's weird, isn't it? Weird, weird, weird. Yeah, it's okay. It's my son. So gave me a bit of a fright there. He did. So I am going to go for square card. Definitely square. These are 11 and just over 11 and a bit long, aren't they? Let's have a look. Eleven and 3/4 long. So let's just figure this out, not in my head, because that won't work. Oh, that won't work. So it's 5 and, if I go 5.5, which will take me to 11, won't it? Pen doesn't want to stay on. If I go 5.5 by 5.5, actually, that'll do. That'll do. We'll work it like that, 5.5 by 5.5. Just keep it easy, keep it simple, because I'm a simple kind of gal. So this is a bit wasteful, but never mind. I find other ways to use my scraps of paper. Did I just cut that? No, I didn't cut that the wrong way, did I? 10, 11. What was I thinking of? Going to the end is 12. Don't do that. I just had a coffee as well. I didn't wait me out. Oops. Did I just do that straight or not? I think my hand moved at the last second. There we go. That'll be the base, and I'll just pop that to the side so it's not in the way. I don't actually need a scoreboard to do this, to score it. Oh. To score it, so I just, if it's just doing it in half, what I do is I just butt it up to the end, square it off, and there you are. For some reason I don't have my bone folder in the thing. Wonder why that would be. So there you go. That's the first bit. Just got to choose my papers now, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have a look. Hi, Lucy. although this is a love stack, the colours actually do make a really nice girly card. That could be good as well. Let's have a quick look, see if I can get out of these. I probably won't get a 5 1/4 out of that, will I? That'll have to be one of the smaller pieces. If I cut that straight, I should get a 4 1/2 out of that. So, oh yeah, my hands are really bad. My nails are going to annoy me now. They're going to annoy me. No, that's not good. I might do that as a, see if I can squeeze a 4 1/2. Yeah, just 4 1/2. Okay, let's just cut that one up 1 1/2. Oh, thanks, Lucy. I'm just talking through the bits and pieces here, so you'll have to put up with my muttering as I go along. Sorry. I'll mutter and mumble to myself a lot as I'm doing this. Thanks, Al. I hope that didn't show up on sound. So I've made the base 5 1/2 by 5 1/2, so I'm cutting the first layer at 5 1/4. So that's what I'll be going on with that. So that was supposed to be, wasn't it? 4 1/2 by 4 1/2. Because that's also a square. That's going to be like that. It's going to be like that. And I need another one. That's not quite big enough, those. Oh, maybe, let's have a look. Actually, just think about this. I do talk a lot to myself when I'm creating, so I'm just weird. Weird. One quarter will do. But then that pattern's no good because it's a sideways one. That's no good. Don't have patterns sideways when they're going up and down. So reject that. Reject that. Actually, that might do. Mix and match your patterns, eh? Ew. Dear. Let's see. Just pop these to the side. That might look better on there. There's a lot of layers on this card. See if I can work these patterns or not, as the case may be. Just thinking about it. Just thinking about it. Okay, just think about that. What I'm going to do is cut the doily, put it on. What I'll probably do is mat these as well, which will make it a lot of layers on there, but yeah. It's my mum's birthday coming up soon, so this one will be for her, I think. Maybe, maybe not. I'll have to decide soon because I have to get it in the post because she lives in Spain. So I have to get it in the post to her quite quickly. So we'll see how this turns out anyway before I think whether I'll send it to her or not. So we'll be seeing whether this this die works or not. It's quite a big one, isn't it? Look at that. This one is, wow, just over 4 inches. It's a big die. Do you know what? I cut that paper down because I thought I was with my Kettlebug, but of course I've got my Big Shot. The Kettlebug's on the boat, the Big Shot's here. That was a bit weird. I just had a little bit of a mental thingy going on. You could call it a brain fart, but you know, mental thingy will do, won't it? Sorry if I'm making you wobble. If that went through okay, we'll see, won't we? Well, let's have a look, see if it actually took or not. Don't think it did actually. Don't think it did because I didn't hear it click or something, so I might need to put a shim in it. Yeah, I'll need to put a shim in it because it just didn't it didn't quite cut through all the way, I don't think. Let's have a look, see if it did or not. Might have done, I might have been lucky. Oh, this will be a fiddly one to get out. I wish I'd cut it before. Oh, if I'd have cut it before, then oh, yeah, it's gonna be a pretty one, isn't it? Can you see that? Pretty, pretty. I actually thought it hadn't cut it, but it has. Sometimes when you cut them, then the pieces just fall out, and that's it. But it's good. I just got to be careful now that I don't rip these delicate little buds and that. Oh, I'm loving it. It's really pretty. Hi, Sheila. Oh, come on. Yeah, I definitely should have prepared this one before, shouldn't I? We could be fiddling with this for hours. It'll be my mum's birthday before I've got all this sorted out. Will have come and gone. This is what I like about live videos, is you get to see it warts and all, don't you? Yeah, that one didn't go through actually, so yeah, I've got to do it again. Right. It's annoying, for sure. You have to get a shim on it. I wonder if there's enough space on here. Just enough. Let's see if this will work. Did you hear me grunting and groaning then? I hope this is going to be enough to get it going. Otherwise I'll have to give up and use a different doily. Ah, yes, you can see it's better. That's a better cut. You can see that already. I think I'm going to try and be clever now. See, look, I'm trying to be clever now. Trying to keep it in the dye while I poke these other bits out. Speeds it up a little bit. Okay. that going to be cut, or is it just an indentation? I don't know. That worked much better that time, didn't it? They were. You're just making fun of my toothpick now, aren't you? Toothpick, an invaluable crafting tool. Wow. I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh, I do. And I'm going to hide it now. It's going to go behind there like that. I might show a bit more of it than they've got on the card sketch, because I think it's lovely. Wow. I think it's lovely. Shame to hide it. Mm. Oh man, maybe I picked the wrong card sketch because I've got to hide it behind everything. Right. No, I like that too much. I actually might cut this down a bit more to show a bit more of the doily. I do like that. Let's have a look. Let's see. Mm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I do like it. Shows it off a bit more, doesn't it? Oh, you can't see. I've got to add a shot. Oops. Oops. Yeah. Hi, Melissa. Jeez. Louise. Let's see. And then now I've scaled everything down. Yeah, much better. I think I'm just liking it too much. Maybe I need to put something else there. That's hard because I like that doily. Man. Let's see. Yeah, it's the doily die that I showed yesterday. Yeah, it's very pretty, isn't it? I like it a lot. So I'm just going to decide which one of these I'm going to use. probably go with something like that. Special wishes for a special person, which is my mum, wishing you a very happy birthday with a kiss. Oh, that's got a kiss too, isn't it? I'll do that one because it's my mum after all. Yep. She doesn't watch my videos, so I'm safe. Or at least I don't think she watches my videos. So this is going to be a square as well. So I'll probably go 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 by 2.5. We'll see if it works or not. So it's made by Craftwise. There we go. Craftwise, and it says it's a New Zealand, marketed by the Warehouse Limited, New Zealand, Auckland. So I don't know where they get it from, but the warehouse in New Zealand sells it, and it was 10 New Zealand dollars. So and that's a really good price for a die. So I got it because it was a good price. And I liked it, so yeah. So I'm just looking to mat it now. Looks good. I'm just going to see if I've got any black embossing powder that's fine. I moved my craft room around the other day and I haven't finished tidying up yet. I've still got everything all over the place. I didn't want to use that, did I? I wanted to use this. Right. Right, let's see. Because I'm such a klutz with this. Let's see if this it doesn't say it's detailed powder, so I'm hoping that it will work. Might be too thick and chunky for it. I've got to use my thingy on it. Well, never mind. I might try it again in a second. Just going to heat up my heating tool, see whether it works. I won't torch this one, I'll use my beat tool. Oh my goodness, 106. That's torture, isn't it? It's not a temperature, it's a torture. Should use my thing on there. I'll just do it again because it's got a few little spots on it, but could be okay. You might not see it if your eyesight is anything like mine. It's not I don't love you, Mum. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's a torture, not a temperature, isn't it? It's mad. It's mad, I tell you, it's mad. Okay, we'll start getting this together. I actually cleaned off my craft mat the other day as well, so I could use it for card making. As well as other things. It's an indoors kind of day for you then, is it, Patricia? You have to stay indoors with the air conditioning cranked up to full or something. Yeah, 77 sounds like a nice temperature, doesn't it? I must have smaller bits than that. Let's have a look. I always have hundreds of bits of scraps of paper. So let's mat all this, shall we? Mat, 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 mat. Yeah, I'm sure it's the temperature that makes it like that, isn't it? It's just too hot to do anything. could have prepared this all beforehand, you know, to make it a more exciting live stream. But I like doing watch painting dry live streams. You all know that. I did want to make this one shorter. You're used to me now. You know that what I'm like. I'm sorting out my wardrobe and taking my clothes that no longer fit me to the charity shop. I've given up. And just decided to. I don't think I'm ever going to be 45 kg again. Given up the fight, folks. I've given up the fight. So yeah, I've just been sorting through my wardrobe, and I'm just going to take my stuff to the charity shop after I've done this. Never mind. It's menopause. I blame menopause for that. You'll have to tell me if I go out of screen, because I'm just like, I get so intent on what I'm doing, I just forget what I'm supposed to be doing. It's like, oh, okay. I am also going to just go around the edges here as well in black, because I want to. Oh, do you know what I did there? Silly thing. Shut that one down. I just knocked myself off there. Pop it back on. My computer screen is a touch screen one, and I accidentally touched the screen there and it shot me off. Yeah. They're great things, but you just got to be careful that you don't touch them and that. Talking of that, I must turn off my mouse and put it there, because if I accidentally touch that as well, it will be, you know, game over. Ah, yeah, room to buy new clothes. Got to get rid of the other stuff first. What did I just drop on the floor there? Oh, okay, that was okay. I think this one's getting a bit old. Oh, it doesn't matter, I'm not using white cardstock on here, am I? Where's my wipes? I always say when you're making cards, you've got to keep everything clean. So easy to contaminate your cards that you make if you don't have everything clean. And I'm using a really old makeup sponge there, and so it's just crumbling away and making a mess. So after this, I'm going to throw it in the bin. There you go, in the bin. You've got to be a bit particular when you make cards. Okay, I'm going to put the first layer down. This is it, folks, the first layer. This means the card's happening. Yeah, I thought I was actually through menopause until a couple of days ago, and then it hit me again. So it's just never going to end. Oh, man, menopause is a bitch. I hate it. Whoever invented it needs to be shot. May do it this way, actually. I'm going to eyeball it, folks. Eyeball it. Normally I don't like to eyeball it. Normally I like to measure. But we'll go with the eyeball this time, shall we? It's usually quite good. Well, leaving board top and bottom, just at the sides. So now I can put this one down. I'm keeping as close to the card sketch as I can, but I have made a couple of little alterations to it. I'll show you in a minute. Uh-oh. What time is it? What time is it? It is. Well, no, I still got enough time. My daughter's just text me to say, can I go and fetch my granddaughter from kindy? So I'll just, because she can't make it, so I'll just have to text her back to let her know that I will do it. So you'll have to excuse me a second. So there we go, all done, all sorted, panic over. So Melissa used to call the hot flushes unrecoverable thermal events. Oh man, I tell you, I've had some moments with it. Like when you're actually just stood talking to someone just face to face, and then all of a sudden the sweat starts rolling down your face and your cleavage, down your back. It's just like, oh my goodness, what on earth? It makes you look so shifty. Makes you look so shifty, I tell you. Let's see. Oh, bye, Lucy. Thanks for coming and joining in. Thanks again. So I tell you, it's just like totes embarrassing just to be stood there and talking, and then all of a sudden, bam, the sweat is on. Man. I hate it, I tell you. It's too awful. Yeah, and I'd actually, because I hadn't had a hot flush for ages, and so I thought I was through it all, and at the other end, nah. Yeah. It's like, oh, the worst thing in the world. Well, no, not really. I'm sure there's more worse things than that, but you know, just the uncontrollable sweating is just nightmare. A nightmare, I tell you, a nightmare. Don't think I'd spotted that one very well, but never mind. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think it gets talked about enough, actually. We don't talk about it enough. People don't really know what to expect. It's like it's a big taboo subject or something. I think more women should talk about it. The sleepless nights, the itching, just covering in sweat, and it's crazy. I did go to see about getting hormones, but all they do is they put you on the pill here, and then of course it makes you a nightmare. I went on the pill and put on lots of weight, and never recovered from that. But I had to stop taking the pill because my husband said it made me a nasty person, so I had to come off it. He said, "You're not taking it anymore," and I was thinking, just enough already. Just get over it. Yeah, I do have dizzy spells actually, and as I say, it's come back in a vengeance, and with a vengeance. And even just looking down here now is I'm getting dizzy just from looking down at this paper and things. So it's a bit of a mare. It certainly is a bit of a mare. Okay. So I've got my bag of not very special flowers here. So I can have a look and see if I can use these. So because on the sketch that I'm using there, it's got flowers up the side there, so I'll have a look and see what it's like with the flowers on there. They might just be like too miserable. These are like some really cheap AliExpress ones I've got, so you know, they're not super duper good or anything. Super duper special. Sure, we'll see. Just have a look, see what they're like. I've tried to get different sizes and that, but for some reason I haven't got any closed buds, which, oh no, what's that? No, they're not closed buds. Yes. It's usually good to have different size flowers in there. Got some smaller ones there. They might work instead of buds. Let's have a look. Could work. So, okay, I'll put flowers on there as well, and I'm just going to get this down. It's going down, I tell you, it's going down. Did I put that one on? Oh, I did. Awesome. Let's see. Trouble now is having a glue that doesn't make everything sticky. As I was saying the other day, my normal glue that I use is out of stock where I buy it from. So I've got to wait till they get it back in. I've just used the glossy accents there because I know that it'll dry clear and it won't be a sticky finish, so that's why I used it. Not that I have any preference for it in card making or anything like that. I don't. But I am going to stick the flowers down with the glossy accents just because it's a good glue. Just trying to decide, you know, just how far over I wanted to go with that. Sometimes it takes me a bit of a time to decide. Uh-oh. Okay, you've all gone quiet there. If I've bored you to tears now, are you asleep? Are you all asleep yet? Okay. See if I want to put any leaves on there. I do have a couple of skeleton leaves that I may or may not put on here. Just see again whether it fits or not, whether it fits in or not. This will go through the post. So even though it's going to be a little bit bulky, it's my mum, so I don't care. I'll put it in a padded envelope and send it off to her. Yeah. Patricia says she's not asleep. She just gets tired in the heat. I know that. I mean, it's very I want to say debilitating, but that's not the word, is it? It's very soporific, very extreme heats makes you want to do nothing. I know that. Sorry, my head hit the thing again. I thought I was down low enough, but obviously not. Yeah, Melissa says her too, it just exhausts her. I know that. It's when you get that humidity as well, isn't it? That it's a shocker. Might just take the stems off these. I still might take the stems off those as well. I haven't decided because there's no green on the papers, so it just may look a bit odd if I leave the green on there. But I'm just going to see how it looks. Put it on first. Yeah, it's going to be in a padded envelope, and what I'll do is I'll put it in between some papers, little, thin cardstock, just there. and then that will just keep it safe. May just go all out with a couple more. All out. I may go more. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7. Oh. Thanks for joining in, Melissa. Have a safe journey. Bye. Hi, Donna. Thanks for joining me. Yep, absolutely safe travels. I expect it'll be horrendous traffic because everybody be going back after your long weekend. I think probably that looks okay, doesn't it? Probably looks okay. Yeah, if I don't put you to sleep, you can watch the replay. Right. I won't be able to show you the card. Pick it up after this because the glue will have to set. We'll have to take. This is glossy accents. It takes a little while to dry and set and that. So after I pop these down, that's it. I'm not picking it back up because it will take a little while to dry. Just going to make sure they don't move about too much while it's drying. There you go. See, I lifted it right up there. Come on, gals. Get in there. Should hot glue the little suckers down, shouldn't I? Okay, one more thing, I think. Yeah, I did lots of umming and ahhing and placing things down and having to think about it, as you do. I may put some liquid pearls on there or something. probably too yellow and too yellow. Thanks, Patricia. Okay, so don't really want to lift the card up too much, but I'll give it a go so you can just see the card a little bit better, and that will dry off nicely. And this was the card sketch that I used from Kitten Clowder online colouring classes. So it's one of her sketches. And so that's it. And I've got to go because I've got to go and pick up my granddaughter from kindy now. So yeah, I've got to say bye-bye and leave you with the sketch and that. I actually managed to get it the right way around this time as well. So there you go. So I've got to go. Thanks all for joining me who joined in today. I've enjoyed your company and your chat. Thanks again. So see you soon. Bye.